Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here for Transfer Daily with my brother Rums in the building. Rums, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just can't lie. I'm greedy now because he signed a lot of players. I just want more in, but we're focusing on outgoings, slow news day, and that. But no, I'm good. Big up the chat. Big up Saeed. Yeah, smash them likes from now, man.
Big up everyone, man. Apologies, I was late, man. I don't know what happened to my PC, bro, but it just decided to malfunction, man. This is what happens when I don't stream every 3 hours, man. It says, yo, I'm gonna lock off. You know, no one's there, but yeah, man. Man was at Sea Breezy last night, so I took the night off and that.
Oh yeah, you were there, and what was it saying? Lit, isn't it?
Oh, lit, man, lit, bro. This guy is the GOAT, man. It's a GOAT, man. So man was out last night chilling. And you know what, man? There was a lot that was going on, man. There was a lot that was going on, but let's discuss the Club World Cup, man. Chelsea, they won 3-0, right? Last night, obviously, I wasn't up for the game, but Chelsea won 3-0 against ES Tunis. I don't know where they're from. I don't know if they're a Moroccan team or Tunisian. Wow, I didn't even know there was a Tunisian teams in here, man. They're top of the league, the Tunisian league. This is their lineup. Jorgensen, Achimpong, who's Tosin, Badishile, Gusto, Enzo, Lavio, Dewsbury Hall, and Kunku Madueke Delap Ra. That's a changed team and that, you know what I mean? But they got the job done.
The last goal was good. That's the only goal I've seen.
Good, yeah.
Very good, man. Took on this man, slotted it, yeah. The last goal. That's the only goal I've seen, though. Because I was going to stay up and watch it. Then I thought, wait, why am I staying up and watching it?
Let me see this Delap goal.
Just watch
Let me see this Delap goal.
It's cold, bro.
Okay. Oh, wow. That is a finish.
I said, bro, he's a very shrewd signing for them. Like, obviously, depend if to challenge, they'll need another striker. But him as a signing, I think is very good. I even wanted Delap as a backup. I think he's going to be very good for them. And you even saw in the first game, he come on. I think that was against LAFC, got a nice assist. I think Flamengo, I'm not going to say he had a bad game. I think the whole team.
Yeah, the whole team.
There was only a few individuals, but that's going to be a very good signing for them, man. Very good.
Yeah. People say that Santos got an assist. Is that true? I didn't want that to happen, man. I wanted him to leave, man. You know what I mean?
Well, Andre Santos.
Yeah, the Santos that they got. Is that true? Yeah, he got an assist, yeah? Fair enough.
That's what the chat is saying.
Yeah. Now, listen, it is what it is, man. But, you know what I mean? I wasn't up last night. You get me? There was a couple of games. I will be live tonight. My team from South Africa, the Melody Sundowns, we're live. 8 p.m. kickoff. So, yeah, man, we in the building. He was for George, yeah? Say no more, man. I don't know if there's other games on last night. Did Benfica win last night against Bayern Munich? Was it a draw?
They won 1-0.
Oh, wow. So what's the draws looking like now then? How is it shaping up then? Let me just quickly see now.
I know Flamengo got Bayern.
Yeah, Benfica's got Chelsea, which I ain't gonna lie to you. Benfica are on and off team. I think Chelsea should beat them. Palmeiras versus Botafogo. That's a Brazilian tie. That's
Brazilian, isn't it?
Yeah.
And both of them have won the league in recent years, you know. I think within the last 3-4 years, both of them have won the league. That would be a good game.
That's crazy. And then obviously we've got PSG into Miami. That's going to be a big game. Messi against his former team. And then obviously Flamengo versus Bayern, man. So we'll be there, man. Flamengo's my new Brazilian team along with Rums as well. Rums supports Flamengo as well. Come on. So yeah, man. Now big up to the Club World Cup. It's starting to heat up a little bit. So
speaking of Inter Miami, did you see Suarez's goal? I can't lie, his knees are gone. Like, side, he can't run, but bro, he just had that little glimpse of, it was wicked, man. He skipped past his man. He puts it near post, but top bins. It was very good. He can't run. Like, you could tell he could.
What's this Don guy trying to send me, man? What's wrong with this Don? You know, this guy trying to send me.
You know, it's Chelsea prop. He said it.
You know, it's gonna be Chelsea prop, man. You know what I mean? Oh,
no, he sent you the route to the final. He sent
me the route. He sent me the route. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he sent me the route to the possible final. And here it is, people. This is the round of 16 route. So the winners of so Esteval could be playing against Chelsea. Could that happen, by the way? Can he play against his former club? Can he actually do that? I think he can, can't he?
because he's not officially joined Chelsea until what, the 1st of July. I don't know actually. Chelsea fans help us out, but surely he can play.
Yeah, let me know, Chelsea. Yeah, he surely can play. Now, yeah, Man City are going to be playing the winners of. Oh wow, Inter Milan. They're not the same team anyway, but Man City played Al Hilal. That should be a formality as well.
But remember, this bit wouldn't be confirmed just yet because Man City.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The winners.
They got to play Juve.
Yeah, they got to play Juve. So the winners of that. Yeah. But then them ones are confirmed, and that one's there. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. There you go, man. Club World Cup is set, people, man. Smash the likes on the video, people. Let's get into some more serious news, man. And you know what, man? I know we're gonna discuss who can we go and get, but Lyon have been relegated. When I see that news, I had a little bit of sadness in the the Corp Arena, because I was like, yo, man, Olympique Lyonnais have been relegated to Ligue 2. The club has that possibility to appeal, man. They're in financial trouble. They were told to get some money up and raise some money up before the end of the season. They look like they haven't done that, and now they've been relegated to Ligue 2, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Because, bro, growing up, Lyon were PSG. Now, every year, they won the league before the league even started. I think they done 7 on the bounce, 6 or 7 on the bounce, when they had Benzema and all them players, bro. So Gorkov and whatnot. Like, I think it's sad. Honestly, I think it's that. When I saw that, I was like, no way. But remember, they provisionally got relegated, I think, in January. And they were like, unless you raise some money before the end of the season, it's long, bro. It's long.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
I hope they win their appeal, but it's looking long because I can't like French football need Lyon. Like I've grown up on the big three. From what I know, it's them, PSG, Marseille, and Lyon. I know Saint Etienne used to be big back in the day. There's a few others, but Lyon's one of the main clubs in France, man. They need them in the main league. So that was sad news, man. I think if you're a football fan, everyone felt it. Maybe if you're not Marseille and PSG, but I think anyone else felt that news, man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, like they said it. They acknowledged it's the incomprehensible decision handed down. Then they will appeal immediately. And over the past few months, we have worked closely with the DNCG meetings of its demands with equity investments in excess of amounts requested. Yeah, man, like they feel like they've been hardly done by, man. But you know what I mean? Like if they're gonna appeal, can they go to the court of arbitration? You know, the sport one. I'm guessing they could go with that. But that guy though, he's got 3 clubs, man. He's got 3 teams that he owns, man. You know what I mean? Crystal Palace. I think he owns another club as well. There's another club that he owns as well.
Does this mean Crystal Palace can qualify for Europe then? Because the last week or so I've been reading they might not be able to get Europa League because of the multi-club ownership. But if Lyon have now obviously dropped to League 2 and that, does that mean Palace can get into
off of Togo? Yeah, man. He owns Togo as well, which is mad, bro. So, boy, I can't lie to you, man. It is a sad. And you know what the thing is? Bordeaux got relegated as well, didn't they?
Who?
Oh, Bordeaux.
Yeah, they
got relegated as well. You know what I mean?
That's another big French team.
It's like, yo, man, it's like it's sad, but it does now raise the question of what do we go and get now, and what does do now teams go and raid Lyon? You know what I mean? Like they've got some talented players in there. One of note is this guy here, Malik Fofana. You've been linked heavily with him. So have Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But could this be your kind of almost like now move now to say, you know what? We're going to buy Malik Fofana now. Like this is the one we wanted, bro. Like we're going to get him now, really. This is your open chance now to get him.
Do you know what? Like Nunez and Chiesa will both definitely be sold. So we'll need to obviously, I think 9s are our main focus, but I've only watched him. I'm not gonna lie. I've only watched him against you lot. You know when he came on at Old Trafford and he was tearing through your team. That's the only time I've watched him. I hardly watched Lyon last season, so I don't know much about him. But people I speak to, everyone's saying he's very good, very very good. And I know at the moment I think it's us in Chelsea that are properly in for him, but I can see us prioritizing a 9, like an out-and-out 9 ahead of him. But I feel like he's one of them players where you have to strike while the iron's hot, because he's a player where he's to bite you. If you don't sign him, he'll go to another team and be cold for them. And yeah, Ernest Nuama, I think I've pronounced it right. I've got a Ghanaian friend, and he's been speaking of him for years now.
Yeah,
I think he might come from Ghana. Have an academy called Right to Dream. If you're Ghanaian, you would know, or even African in general, in the chat. And I think he come from Right to Dream, but he's been cold for years now, and he's been a hot prospect for them. So Ernest Nuama's cold. Even like veterans like Taliso, Vertu, all of these players, bro, they'll still might think, do we want to stay?
This guy's also decent as well. This guy.
We're linked with him now as well. This morning I've seen reports that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we're linked.
Is it one of them ones?
Yeah,
right.
He plays with not Mkhitaryan. He plays with Kvaratskhelia for Georgia.
Kvaratskhelia, he's Georgian. Yeah, he's Georgian.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah,
even Almada, the Argentinian.
Yeah. Almada. A lot of United fans have been saying, "Yo, this guy is a quality player as well." Yeah. No, he's Argentinian. Right. Honestly, he's got some banging goals. The only thing is, though, is he not on loan though? Yeah, I don't know. He's on loan from Botafogo, man. That's the only thing, though. Like, I don't know if he's actually they bought him in a sense. Yeah, like I said, they've got
DJ Kalitakar as well. We went before, like 2-3 years ago, we were linked with him, Croatian international. I'm not going to say he's amazing, but clubs will be after him as well.
Yeah.
Leighton and Niles. They're going to get raided, Saeed.
They're going to get raided, man. Bro, they're going to get raided. But this one here, like I said to you, Malik Fofana, like, yo, bro, like, Man City were very, very lucky, man, when you deep it here, because they got Cherky at what, 25 million, was it, or something like that? You know what I mean? They got him at a top price, bro. And you know what I mean? Malik Fofana, they might say to themselves, yeah, we got this on you, but let's be honest, man. Like, he gonna be available, bro. He gonna be hot property now. Like, everyone's gonna be on the radar. But Bayern Munich needs someone because they missed out on Nico Williams.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who else is it? Yeah, Chelsea. But if it was in Chelsea, they're going in for Gittins. But I would go for this guy here, man. He's more talented, bro. Like, he literally gets you on the edge of your seat. Gittins is just a runner, bro. He's just like more of a direct winger. Like, he ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be. You know what I mean? With Milik Fofana, bro, that guy, when he came on, you could just see the quality of him.
So direct, bro. Like, so you can tell, like, he seems like that type of player where nothing really phases him. The occasion won't phase him. Deep it, second leg at Old Trafford, some players will get stage fright. How old is he? What, 19, 20? Like
20, 20, bro.
He was so fearless. But do you know what? I think that's got Chelsea written all over it, bro, because I can see a situation where they get probably Fofana and Gittins and maybe try to offload Madueke and Jackson. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea, that's a club where they'll try and get 2 off and bring 2 in. But if I'm being honest, I think Chelsea will get him. That's got Chelsea written all over it. I think they'll just activate whatever they need to quickly, or just find a deal. I think they'll get him and Gittins. I can see them getting both of them.
Both of them, yeah. To be fair, if they lose Madueke and they've lost what? They've obviously lost Mudryk and Cuckoo lose as well. They will be, you know what I mean? Then they got only 3 wingers then. You know what I mean? They've got Neto, they've got who else have they got? Neto. Who they have? It depends if they sell Madueke, then they haven't got many wingers then after that.
Could class Tyreek George's high.
Yeah, Tyreek George, yeah.
I was going to say Sancho, but obviously he's back at.
No, Sancho's leaving now. Sancho's got a load of clubs.
Sterling,
yeah. Listen, I don't know where Sterling goes, man. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro.
But once his career, I don't know where he goes, but he can stay where he wants because right now he's on big money contract, bro. Ain't you like 300 grand a week, bro?
Something ridiculous like that. Maybe it might be a bit under, but I know people that know Sterling. He loves London, bro. He's happy in London. Yeah. He's happy in London, bro. So
why wouldn't he be, bro? He's got his family there. You know what I mean? Like, it's difficult to just to move, like, you know what I mean, and just say, yo, listen, I'm gonna move to a different country, but it's difficult, man. You know what I mean? You want to stay in London. I would maybe go and say, like, teams like West Ham or, you know, teams like in and around that London area, maybe take a punt on him. But would you want to do that now? You know what I mean? It's a big risk you're taking, bro. But I would say like the lower teams, like maybe a Palace, something like that, bro.
If he wants to take that, I don't know, but because I think let me know, Chelsea fan in the chat. He's got a year left, doesn't he? I think he's got a year left on his deal.
Yeah,
maybe they Chelsea loan him again and then lose him on a free, or he just runs down his contract. But if they was to sell him, I don't know what clubs will pay his wages. It's similar to what we were saying about Sancho on Midday Live. He could have an agent that won't want him to cut down his wages. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know with Sterling. And even what do you call it? Even Saudi, like even if they come in for him, they might be offering him similar wages to what Chelsea already offering him. He might not want to leave, but I know he's very happy in London. That is what I know. So I can maybe see him just running down his contract, or Chelsea just loaning him.
Yeah. But the latest, like I said on Sancho, is that even Jose Mourinho is after Jadon Sancho, possibly a 15 million move. You know what I mean, for him. You know, he apparently had a direct call with Jadon Sancho. Juventus are also after him as well. I think Turkey wages won't be a problem, but obviously in Italy it will be a problem. But for me, I don't know, man. Where do you think suits him? Italian League or Turkey League? Or is it one of them where it's got to play football? For me, it's just got to play football, man. Regardless of where you're going, cool. Both of them. I think Fenerbahce, I don't know if they're in the Champions League or not, but definitely Juventus is a quality team, but like, you know, both would suit him really.
Do you know what? I'd probably say Juve, but like I said on Midday Live, bro, I know comfort zones can be a dangerous place, but I think at his time in his career, and he just, like you said, he just needs to kick ball and be in somewhere, an environment where he's loved.
Facts.
I think going back to Dortmund, but again, they won't pay them wages, bro. They just won't pay them wages. But I think if he goes back to Dortmund, that's the best place for him. But for me, if you had to pick out of Fenerbahce or Juve, for me it's Juve. I still feel like he has pride, like he still wants to play at one of Europe's best. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, are Fenerbahce in the Champions League this season? I know Juve I think clutched it last day. But like what Chelsea Blue said, Sancho and Yildiz either side. But that's even if Yildiz stays, because he's got a lot of suitors and
100%, bro. Yildiz won't be there for long, 100%. Like he's destined to go to. But then again, Juventus is meant to be a big club, bro. The only thing is, right now they're just not acting like one. That's the problem with Juventus. Like they're not acting like one.
But there's just not really, from what I know, a lot of money in it. Like George was saying on Midday Live that Italian teams pay big wages, but like Leao's being linked away from AC Milan. I don't know if you've seen Luka Modric has just signed a deal with AC Milan.
Luka Modric, you know.
They just get the OA. Obviously, Modric's an all-timer, but they just get the OAPs that I don't think there's money there to actually spend. I think they're trying to recoup. Do you know what I mean? And
bro, Luka Modric, you know, man, it's like he's trying to get like an old basketballer. Yeah,
this is why, Saeed. When like English teams face Italian teams in Champions League, I'd say bar Inter, but then you saw what PSG did. It's just a bit stale. Like, you know me, I'm not one for PMP. Like, I do like my technicians, but you need a bit of both. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, I get what you mean, bro. But I just don't get the whole. I don't get the whole signing of Luka Modric to that. Imagine that's your Reinders replacement. We will talk about a player that they are actively involved, and United are apparently trying to get in there as well. But like for me, it's one of them where he could still kick ball there for the next 2 years. You know, let's be honest.
Yeah,
like he could. Like Modric is that good anyway, but it's like one of them where fair play to Modric, man. He's going to be playing beyond. He wants to still play in Europe and play beyond. You know, his 40th birthday. I think he's going to be turning 39. Or is he going to be turning 40 in September?
I swear it's 40. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's turning 40 in December. Say September, which is crazy, man. So fair play to him. The longevity in his career, still keep going. He can still play at the highest level. He's still probably better than most midfielders that we have. Like, he's better than Norgaard.
Make no mistake, he's an all-time. And the thing is, it is a smart decision for him because he's gone to a league where the football's a lot slower. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can probably cater to like his physical demands at this stage of his career. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a Milan fan, maybe you're gassed at the status of the player, like he's known in world football. But in terms of moving forward and progressing, you might be scratching your chin a bit. Like Luka Modric, cold all-timer, but is he really going to elevate us at this time of his career? Who knows, man? Who knows? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy. Modric versus KDB in the Serie
Big
A.
up Show said Milan didn't qualify. Wait for any European. I thought
nothing. They like us. They like us, man. They didn't qualify for nothing, bro.
Do you know what? That's maybe a shrewd signing for them then, because one game a week, he's not like he's playing Saturday, Wednesday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It could be something that, you know what, fair play. Like it could be a decent move for him, but honestly, like, man, I think for me it's one of them where, it's good, man. It's good. I can't lie to you, bro. It's I'll be real with you, man. It's a decent move, but I just think it's mad though. Like Luka Modric is actually going to AC Milan, bro. Like, I would have thought he would have went to America or Saudi, but
same. Like, you know, kind of them retirement leagues where your family settles and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Big up to ADS says, Saeed, did you see Josh Concrete becoming the #1 enemy of Nuggets fans last night with his Jokic comments? Nah, I don't really watch basketball like that, but what did he say? Does anybody know what he said? I don't know if you're
I don't know a thing about basketball, so
No, you're gonna have to let us know, man, if he said something bad or not. Like, you get me? Like, people are talking about Eze. Listen, Eze is a Tottenham interest right now, but I think only Tottenham are the ones that are really, really selling him. You know what I mean?
You know what, Saeed? I always kind of a bit worried when you've got big up, Duke, when you've got top talent, and hardly anyone's in for him, because apparently Palace have made it easier for clubs. They just want 3 installments of 20 million each, because you know they wanted last summer, they just wanted 60 million outright. Now they're saying 20 million in 3 different installments. But why is no one going in for him? Because for me, Eze probably improves every top 6 side, probably bar Man City. Even us, I think he'll do a job on the left. Him and Diaz could probably, and Gakpo can battle for that left-hand side, or because I don't think he'll be rotation with Vets and Szoboszlai in the 10. But Eze's top. I don't know why no one's really.
No, you know what it is? It's one of them where it's like most teams have a player in them kind of positions, man. So it's like you then have to get a player who's gonna basically, like, it's like looking, for example, now, like the Florian Wirtz is an absolute like it's a move where even if you have like a Szoboszlai in there or anyone in that position, you know that Florian Wirtz is gonna take that position, in it. That's the thing, though. You have to get someone who you know, like, do they believe that Maddison can be displaced by Eze? Do you know what I mean? Like, or do you just like a team has to know categorically that they know that Eze is going to take it's going to be the main guy in that 10 role. So I'm not gonna lie to you, for me, I would take him, but obviously we've got Konya and BOMBA hopefully coming into the football club, so it's difficult for us. But I genuinely believe he would add to a lot of the big 6. I'm surprised Arsenal not after him, man. That's why I'm surprised.
I was going to say even you lot, but I know obviously you lot money's tight at the moment. But I know I think you're trying to get the Bremer deal over the line. But like I said, bro, like other than probably us and Man City, he gets into most teams. But like you said, like you said, clubs have to see him and say, is he going to take us to the next level? And I've seen a lot of people in the chat say, he goes a lot, which I agree. For me, last season, again, I feel like the cup final is going to mask over his season. It wasn't his best. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's no shock that he played better when he had the Elises, when he had the Zahars. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think put Eze in a team with better players, you'll see him elevate 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He started off the season very slow, and then after that, he just went into life, bro. To start, and this is the thing, though. Some people could do that, and it might, like, I don't know, man. All of a sudden, the people forget the first half of the season, but he actually ended the season very, very good. I think he got like double-digit goals, double-digit assists, or something like that, bro. He was cooking, bro. Let's be honest. Like, he was doing his thing, bro. And I feel like for me, he's one of them, man. Does he deserve his big move now? I think he does now. 26 now. I believe he's 26 in soon, or is he 27? Let me just check right now. Is he 27?
He's a year older than me. I think he's turning 27. He's either 27
he's turning 27 in 4 days.
Yeah.
So if he's gonna move, he's got to move now because next summer, you know what I mean? You're like, do you want to really buy?
You know he doesn't want to fall into that Zaha trap where he wants to play Champions League football and whatnot, but he leaves it a bit too late. Deep, it's Zaha only started playing Champions League football, correct me if I'm wrong, at age 30 for Galatasaray. Do you know what I mean? What's Galatasaray fun about? No, it was Galatasaray, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Galatasaray. Yeah, he went Lyon first, and then Galatasaray first, then Lyon, or Lyon then Galatasaray. I'm not sure. Did he go to Lyon? I don't know. I feel like he's been to a few clubs since we, and now he's obviously in America, innit? Just chilling. You get me? Like he's just, I'm trying to say he's doing his thing, bro. So that's one of them where.
But it's just the thing with the Eze thing. I don't want him to miss the boat. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to say it's now or never, but like I want him to just make that big move now. Like Palace fans will understand. You've been loyal to them. You've given them years of service, bro. You're now a legend, securing that their FA Cup. In my opinion, he is a legend for them. First major trophy ever. I think they'll understand. I feel like when you're a certain club, like, and you're a selling club, fans can't be fans. Listen, you know where your club's at. Fans will know if they've got a cold talent, he's inevitably going to move on to a bigger team. This is why I was so surprised when Zaha didn't go to Arsenal under Emery, but then I think Arsenal opted for Nicolas Pepe over him. But you know when you're a club like that your big talent's going to eventually move on. It's inevitable. But Eze needs to make the move this summer, in my opinion, because what you don't want is for him to not make the move. The other top clubs sign players in his position. Is kind of like next summer we don't really need you now. Do you know what I mean? So, I agree, man. I agree. Talking about another player, guys, keep hitting the like button if you can, people. Let's get these likes. You know what I mean? If you don't know where the like button is, the bottom right corner. Support the channel, people, man. Let's get this show rolling. We're going to be live most days, people, man. So we're going to be talking all football. All fans are welcome. Not only United fan. Like I said to you, I'm a United fan, but we love to talk football. So all fans are welcome. You know what I mean? And if you're new around here, subscribe. Big up Rums, obviously, in the building. And man, just hit the like button if you can, people, man. That'll be appreciated. You know what I found funny yesterday was Newcastle trying to bid 45 million, bro, for Elanga, man. I found this hilarious, bro. I think for me, you know why it's hilarious here? It's that, bro, 45 million now. You ain't getting no player for 45 million unless they got like financial issues, bro. You ain't getting a player. What Elanga did last year, double-digit assists and whatnot, had an impact for Thingy, for Nottingham Forest. You ain't getting nothing. Like this is the problem with Newcastle that they find right now. They've got to spend within their means, bro. And this is why I'm kind of low-key frustrated for them, because I'm like, yo, them man really could upset a lot of, people in the big six. But they really, really can do so much. Credit to Isak, credit to Eddie Howe as well, because, you know what I mean, they've really not spent as much as they thought would they spend. And, man, they got outward rejected, man. Like, I think if you want to buy Elanga now, you've got to spend 60 million minimum. I was just about to say that. Bro, 45 million. 45 million is like the new 20 million. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not gonna do much. Exactly. And to be fair, you can't blame Nottingham Forest for rejecting it ASAP, because it's a bit of a disrespect. Like, he's got them European football. You could argue, in fact, it's not. I don't think it's up for debate. He had his best, probably, season of his career. He would probably admit that. Like, he's had the best season of his footballing career at. You can't just offer them 45 million. You can't at all. Big up 42 for that. This is why I'm saying, I don't think it will happen. I'm going to say it from now. But this is why I'm saying, Newcastle, let us help you out. Give us Isak. Then you can start spending money. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can help you out, man. Give you a nice sum, then you can start rebuilding. But like, I can't, like, 45 minutes is a bit cheeky. What I will say, Saeed, though, I feel that like that will get done, no? I feel like they'll probably, obviously, in business, you have to lowball first. I can see them rising.
No, I don't see that happening. No way. No way is that happening.
You don't think Elanga will go? You can't see it happening?
Nah, man, I can't see it. They've already given up. You know what I mean, bro? Look what he says on the thing. He goes, Newcastle consider whether to maintain pursuit or focus on other targets. So that kind of almost kind of indicates that, we're kind of moving on now. They're not going to, for me, for them,
they should do.
A
player that we were literally just speaking about for Lyon, they should look at Malik Fofana.
Yeah. Why did they go for that one, man? They don't need to go for it.
They can get him at a cut price, 20, 25 million. They should actually go for Arsenal.
Kepa to Arsenal, here we go, That's crazy. This is crazy, man. Kepa to Arsenal, here we go, man. It ain't easy, man.
You know what inside, yeah? I see where some gooners are coming from. He's a backup for 5 million.
5 million,
that. But my point with him is, like, if you know Kepa, long range shots, he just lets them in for fun. Like, if you look at a lot of players in the last 2-3 years that have scored long range efforts, Kepa's been in goal, bro. And
bro,
I don't know.
He's got. You know what they say, that thing. He's got T-Rex arms. He's got T-Rex arms.
Facts.
he's worse than Pickford. Like, genuinely, bro. Like, in terms of T-Rex arm, this guy here can honestly, he'll save like the shots that you don't expect him to save. He'll do it, and I'm like, rah, what a double save from Kepa. But the ones you expect him to save, is the ones I'm like, wow.
Do you know what inside, like, short range shots, like close range shots, he's actually quite decent. I'm not going to be deluded. Like, I've seen Kepa, like you said, pull off back-to-back saves. Like, how did she do that? But as a keeper, the further out the shot is taken from, it should be easier for you to save. And he just lets them fly past him. And I can see, this is what I mean, right? I don't think, personally, Arsenal winning the Champions League or the Premier League, right? So for me, that they need... Gone are the days where they discount trophies. They need to be going for the FA Cup or Carabao.
Yeah.
He's going to start in them competitions. And let's say you play a Championship team or a Prem team and they just shoot from far. Next thing you know, Arsenal are out by a Kepa blunder. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy. For me, for them to have their first here we go as a backup keeper and it's not a number 9, I even thought Zubimendi would be before Kepa. Like, what is going on? Like,
bro,
what is going on?
But I genuinely don't know what's going on at Arsenal.
I want to know what wage he's got, because they're going to offer him a dumb wage side.
They're
going to offer him probably between 100 and 150.
Bro, he'll be on 100 grand. And this is the saying, like, he's living life, bro. Like, you got sometimes in life, you can go and chase being a number 1, or you can just live life comfortably. And he's choosing to live life comfortably. If he can get 100 grand a week being second choice goalkeeper, when really and truly he knows he ain't good enough to be number 1 anymore for a top club. So, and he was at Bournemouth, don't get me wrong, that's a decent club, but they were always maybe looking to go and get a top goalkeeper to replace him. But he's living, like, he's chilling, bro. Like, he's relaxing. He's just, he knows what he's doing. And for him,
he's still quite young, isn't it?
29.
For a keeper, that's still.
You know what it is, bro? I think for me, when you look at Arsenal are going to be fighting for the title. They're going to be competing in the Champions League. Like, bro, like, man, he can still be part of something. You know what I mean? Like, he can still be, you know what I mean? Like, God forbid that Raya doesn't get injury, But, like, bro, like, if you're there ready, imagine you're there and the keeper gets injured or whatever, or he gets a red card, you're in line, you're ready. You know what I mean, bro? You're there to be Arsenal's number 1 then. You know what I mean? So,
and the thing is, for 5 million, like, there's pros and cons to this, but he's been at Madrid, he's been at Chelsea, he's been at Bournemouth. It's not like we're speaking about an inexperienced number 2. Like, if we're being honest, he's a number 1 playing at number 2. I'm not saying he's a good number 1, but he is a number 1 playing at number 2. So for Arsenal, for 5 million, they're probably seeing it as a steal, but I don't know. At the same time, I just think it's a bit mad. Underwhelming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Listen, for them, man, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like, man said, rank Sanchez, Kepa, and Onana.
Bro, this stinks.
Bro, that is a stinky ranking, bro. We could be here all night discussing who's the shittier one, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
How about this? There's not a wrong order. Just take your pick. Just mix and match them.
Yeah.
And any order's right.
Yeah, absolutely. We also got Here We Go yesterday as well, talking about Here We Goes. Paul Pogba, man. Here we go, man, to Monaco. Verbal agreement till 2027. Final details have been sorted. Contract to be checked by lawyers in the next hours, and then Pogba will fly to Monaco in the next 24 hours. Medical tests this week, man. Pogba is back in football. Monaco. You know what? I think a very good move in terms of like a team in France, you know, that can maybe make some waves now and try to win the title or win the league or challenge for the league and become a problem, man. They got some talented players at Monaco, man. Lamine Camara. There's that French kid that they've got as well.
They've got Champions League as well, innit?
You got Champions League as well. Yeah. Champions League football. Just about staying fit. Then next year, World Cup as well. Less media pressure as well. You're in France. Yeah. You're in your home country. You know what I mean? There ain't no Italians and, you know, people that want to tear you down maybe in Italy. You're not part of their culture. You're part of your own culture now. So it's showtime. Ansu Fati as well. Yeah, them two could be two gambles though when you're deep because of the fitness issues. They are gambles, but they know they're talented. And once they get going, they should cook.
Saeed, I just deeped it. He's not played for a French team as a pro, has he?
Not as a pro, no. He was at Le Havre, the famous,
as a youth. But yeah, he's not played.
Yeah, he's not really played as a player. You know what I mean? He's not played.
Look, his talent is still undeniable. Do you know what I mean? But like you said, it's whether he can get up to speed. World Cup, yeah, I know him and Deschamps. I think they've got a decent relationship. Excellent relationship. So I can't lie, he doesn't even have to have an amazing season. Just have a decent season. He's in that team, and they're suffering with Rabiot as well in the midfield.
Rabiot on them, man. Come on, man.
That midfield still. So I actually think
Mbappe said he misses him. Mbappe, them man there. Even Griezmann might come out of retirement, man. He might say, "Yo, listen, one last dance." With Pogba and that, you know what I mean? Like,
wait, Griezmann retired? I feel like I've been living under a rock.
Yeah, Griezmann retired, bro. Yeah.
Wait, you sure?
Griezmann retired from French football, French international. Bro, I'm sure he's retired.
Bro, I must have been living. I did not know that.
He's retired. Yeah, he retired. Yeah, he retired. Yeah, retired, bro.
I can see them running it, but then again, no, France got too much quality now going forward. Like, Turkey, Elise. Let's say Fofana breaks into that team. I know Deschamps loves Colin Mawani. I feel like I'm even forgetting some players. They got so much talent.
Man said it's an overrated bomb. Yo, Mr. Mervyn, that is a stinking hooks, mate. Like, what are you talking about? Man said Griezmann's overrated.
You know, I've been seeing this on Twitter, you know. I've been seeing this on Twitter that he's overrated and nah, man. Griezmann's quality.
Barcelona, but the rest of his career, nobody can deny it. Real Sociedad, unbelievable. French International, unbelievable. Atletico Madrid, unbelievable. Like, bro, it was only Barcelona that he really didn't live up to his potential, but that's
about it. What his side, yeah, they're looking at, because I know he lost a lot of finals, Champions League finals.
Yeah,
I don't think he ever won the league with Atletico Madrid. I only found that out
he's never won a La Liga. He's never won a La Liga.
Whenever he won it, it was either the year before he left or the year like after he came back or something. It's crazy.
Or the year before he came into Atletico Madrid as well. But did he come in 2014? Did he win it? I think he was still at Real Sociedad that season.
Yeah, because that's the season they won it with. Like, who's their forwards again? I know Koke had a mad season for them. I can't remember who their forward line was, but I know they
had now. Was it not what was it? Let me check the team. Atletico Madrid. I think David Villa was still there, you know.
Yeah, I think Villa was there. Didn't they win it on the last day as well?
Yeah, they won it last day. They won it in Barcelona Stadium.
Costa wouldn't have been there the first time when they went 24. You still would have been at Chelsea.
Was it 13-14 season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had let me check their squad here.
I remember
Thiago and them, man. They had Thiago and them, man. Miranda. They had Gabby. Gabby was a proper player. They had Ada Turan. Remember him? Diego Costa, man. Remember Diego Costa? David Villa. Yeah, man.
Also, Costa was there.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
Oh.
And then they won it again in lockdown as well, 2021. Yeah, I mean that's two
Suarez, isn't it?
Yeah, Suarez. Yeah, I mean, so
yeah, that's the things. People are just trying to obviously entitled to their opinion. But people are saying he's overrated and he's a bum just because he lost a lot of finals. If you look what he done for, like you said, Barca. If you look what he done in every every team he was at, he elevated them, man. To say Griezmann's a bum it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. You can't be calling Maman a bum, bro. That's crazy, man.
It's actually mad.
Yeah, we're still waiting on this Mbumo situation to materialize as well. Obviously, you know, we got the second bid that went through, but now it needs to be agreed. It feels like it's kind of happening at its own pace, bro. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like right now, at the time, it says that Man United are closing in on the signing of Brian Mbumo. I don't know why they're saying 62.5 million. You know, I don't know why they're adding money on, but it is what it is. But they're saying that it's closing in. We just need to get this one over the line, man. It's like, it feels like forever. I think it was June the 2nd when we actually made the interest, or he kind of told us that, yo, I want to join you lot, man. So it's like, now it's just kind of getting everyone's annoyed, like it's not really happening, man. Like, you know, Brentford need to either accept or just let us know what's going on. Once we do know that, then he should be a player. Then we can move on to other targets. You know what I mean?
When it's all said and done, it will go over the line. But like you said, this saga feels like it's been going on for like a year, and realistically, it's only been about 2-3 weeks. But
it's mad, isn't it? 2-3 weeks in a saga. You've seen it with Sesko, you've seen it with Griezmann. It's a long time, you know, bro.
It feels forever, bro. It feels forever.
Especially when the Club World Cup isn't like, it's good, yeah, but it's not been like one where it's been a complete distraction. You know, like if the World Cup was on and the Euros was on, I don't think I'd give a shit, because I'm like, you know what? I've got the Euros and World Cup to watch. This one has been literally like, oh my God. And because we finished 15th as well, it makes it even more like you're a bit more kind of like, oh, come on, man, hurry up.
There needs to be a bit more intent in it. And that's the thing with, like you said about the Club World Cup, both your clubs aren't in it. It's not like he's on international duty. He's chilling. Yeah. It should be a deal that should be able to get wrapped up. What do you think is delaying it? Because I know obviously it's United, innit? Things get exaggerated, but apparently you're only offering him about 130 a week. Like you're not
130, 150 a week. You know what I mean? Yeah, people were telling me, oh, he's gonna be on 250 a week, you know, he's on that money. Apparently, that what we're hearing from reliable sources that he's on it's gonna be on 150. Same with Cunha as well. So, you know what I mean?
What do you think's holding it up?
I think it's about the structure of the payment, man. Like, it's more like, yo, what's gonna be like? How do Man United pay it, bro? How are you gonna tell me when it's gonna be paid? So I can say, yo, we can give you 60 million, but I need to know when our first payment's coming through. I need to know when the second payment's coming through. You know, so and people are saying financial year. I don't really buy into that, but I hear it a little bit in terms of new financial year. United don't.
Yeah, I heard this. You know, apparently from the 1st of July. So what? Next week, you're going to see so many deals flying.
Yeah, I think everyone as well. You know what I mean? Obviously, with you lot and Man City, it's different because it's like you have, especially City there at the Club World Cup. You lot didn't really spend much. Or didn't spend anything really last summer.
We were always going to spend from the off. Like you said, only spending 10 million last summer. Do you know what I mean? And even the 1st of July, like we even got, I know not the forgotten man, but Mamardashvili will get announced. He officially signs for us on the 1st.
I forgot about that as well, you know. Mamardashvili. You know, I mean, I heard some bad things about him. He's a strong goalkeeper as well. He's a top goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying?
But do you know what? Like, there's been mixed reviews about him, because some people saying he had a decent season for Valencia. I know the start was horrendous, and then because remember they were in the relegation zone for the majority of last season, you know, and then obviously they got out of it. Apparently his performances gradually improved, but again he's our number 2. Do you know what I mean? And again, similar to what I was saying about Kepa, he'll only play Carabao, and then again, the things with Alisson though, he gets an injury per season. That he does, so he will get a few Premier games.
He will. But I couldn't believe Alisson. Yeah, he only played 20 odd games, something like that.
Yeah. Wait, league games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think off the top of my head, it was about 22. Yeah. League games. So Kelly got his fair share. That's about half of the Premier League games. Do you know what I mean?
Because I was thinking, you know, we're doing a quiz, right? And remember doing the quiz that said who's got the most clean sheets, something like that. And we all put Alisson. But then we found out that Alisson hasn't even played like a third of the games or whatever it was, like, you know.
But that's what makes it. This is why for me he is the best, because you look at Sells and you look at Ryan and all of the keepers that got more clean sheets than him. He got I think he got 2 or 3 less than all of them and played like 10 or 15 less games. Do you know what I mean? So that's why he's still cold. But Mamadashvili, I feel like being number 2. Obviously, I like the way he speaks. He said he wants to come in and fight for the number 1 place. Do you know what I mean? He's still very young. Had a good Euros for Georgia. But yeah, he gets announced on the 1st. I think Zubameni for Arsenal. They'll probably announce that before the 1st, like officially. Yeah. But I'm hearing financially and all that stuff. Yeah. You'll get a lot of teams. Someone even said earlier in the stream, Newcastle apparently from July, you're gonna start seeing
Newcastle. A lot of teams. I think obviously Arsenal are still waiting to see whether it's Gyökeres or what do you call it, Sesko. Like, I can't believe like they're waiting this long to
that saga must be annoying for them.
That's annoying, bro. I mean, Gyökeres has gone on strike. He has gone on strike, Gyökeres, but that is hella annoying, though, man. For you,
what do you mean he's gone on strike?
Yeah, apparently Gyökeres has gone on strike, bro. He's not going to be coming back to the football club. Like, he's gone on strike, bro. He's gone on strike. Like,
he's wants that move, then, innit?
He's fuming because he's like, bro, like let me leave, bro. You get me? Like, apparently, yeah, he's absolutely not happy at all, man. He's informed about the decision to leave. He's also expected to return to training due to gentleman's agreement with clubs being broken. So, yeah, he's fuming, bro.
With the Sesko and Gyökeres thing for Arsenal, I see one picture on Twitter that made me laugh. It was like 12 o'clock is Gyökeres, then 3 o'clock it will be back to Sesko, and 9 o'clock is back to Gyökeres, and then midnight is back. It was funny, man, but that's what it is. Like, 1 minute is Sesko, 1 minute is Gyökeres. Obviously, the Arsenal fans will know more. I do think, though, when it's all said and done, they actually land Gyökeres. I don't want them to, because I actually think he's going to be one of them. You're going to get people that are saying, "Oh, can he do it in the Prem? Can he suit the physicality, whatnot?" I think he's going to be cold. That is one. I love trolling that club, but that's one.
That's hilarious. Big up the show, man. Big up the show. You know what? Like, I just think for me, it's like Arsenal need to go get Gyökeres. Like, for me, listen to me. I've always said it. Yeah, you might not agree with me, but I would rather Arsenal win the league than obviously Liverpool and Man City.
As a United fan,
I would rather Chelsea win the league if instead of Arsenal and City. So Liverpool and City. Like, but I just unless Arsenal be serious and they like, bro, you've just seen your rivals do a madness. I can't believe that City have got Reinders. People are sleeping on that, bro. Reinders,
that one annoyed me, bro.
Annoying, man. So it's like, yeah, Cherki is a top player, but I still believe Man City can win the league without Cherki. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think having Reinders for me is more important than Cherki. I really, because Rodri might not be the same player. Rodri might need a bit more time to get back to speed. Like, there's no like, you know, there's no like having that ACL that he had here it's a big thing, man, and people don't realize it affects your game. So it's like, you know, having Reinders there as a backup is ridiculous, bro. I swear down, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. So to me, it's like Arsenal just need to really and truly make that statement signing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see it being Isak. I don't see it being that. But
I even seen yesterday, obviously, you know, they've been heavily linked to Rodrigo. Apparently, Rodrigo's had talks with Alonso, and he's willing to. For me, obviously, you've got to back yourself as a footballer. Do you know what I mean? You need to believe.
Would you want Rodrigo just for the sake of like having him in the Premier League? Just for the fact that he's in the Premier League.
Arsenal, bro. Yes, I do want him in the Prem, but not
bro, that was sick, bro. Like, I mean, like, in fact, the thing is, though, he could go to Arsenal. But then I'm like, Arsenal would have to spend how much Rodrigo worth? Oh shit.
Between 60
Christian
and
Norgaard. Right. Arsenal made a signing. Christian Norgaard.
What, here we go?
Making his signing. Yeah, BOMBA, man. Just a cheeky little BOMBA, Arsenal.
That means he must be going. Norgaard's a baller.
You know what? He's underrated, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's underrated, me, you know, Norgaard. I think a lot of Arsenal fans.
This definitely means Partey's leaving. 100%.
Yeah, Partey's leaving. Yeah. I think this is a good signing. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Same.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely think, Arsenal fans, you're not gonna be. Some of you are not gonna be like, oh, but he's underwhelming. I think he's underrated. You know, man. He's a steady Eddie, good on the ball, and yeah, man. 31 as well, right age as well.
11 million as well. That's
11 million euros. So what's that? What's 11 million euros? What's 11 million euros though?
About £7 million, round that, 6-7 million pound.
I can't lie to you. That's a good, sensible signing, you know.
That is still that's very sensible. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a very, very good, sensible signing. I'll be real with you. 11 million euros awaiting Brentford FC reply. Denmark international contract in 2027, but keen among options amid Partey's exit. So they got a couple of options. Well, 8 million, 8 million for a guy that's Premier League proven as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. And can slot in nicely when you need him. Always available. The only thing is he gets a bare yellow cards though. But
yeah, I was going to say that he's a bit ill-disciplined. And it's not even just that he gets yellows. It's when I watch Brentford, it's when he gets the yellows. He gets the yellows quite early in the game, you know. Like, he'll get a yellow like at 20 or 30 minutes. It's like, oh, now you're kind of playing on eggshells for the rest of the game. But yeah, I think the key thing for Arsenal is he won't be a star.
These signings are going in mad. Atlanta are closing in on Kalamadine Suleimana as well. 17 million.
Rotted from Southampton.
Southampton, which means that Lookman is going to be definitely leaving because that's on his side, isn't it, as well? But I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, for me, was he a Tottenham target, by the way? Was Tottenham after him?
I don't know if they were serious. What, Norgaard?
Yeah, Norgaard. Yeah, Norgaard. I don't know
if they were serious. I remember there was interest, but I don't know if they were seriously into him. Like, I don't think they tabled a bid or anything. That's a very shrewd. If Arsenal get Norgaard, right, that's a very shrewd signing. I know some fans will be like, it's underwhelmed, whatnot. But for your backup six,
backup six, I can't lie to you.
How much did it convert into pounds? Like 6-7 million, isn't it?
Yeah. It's about It's about 8 million. It's about 8 million.
And its thing is, now if it doesn't bang, we only paid 6-7 million for him. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, Brentford are finished, you know, man. I can't lie to you. I worry about
Brentford. Go down. They could go down. Yo, if they get raided.
If they get raided, bro, Wissa's next, bro. Wissa, Shard was already looking at a Bayern Munich move, remember? Shard was looking at a Bayern Munich move.
Yes. I remember he wasn't even like they've got players that are injured. They've got, for me, their fullbacks. If their fullbacks didn't get injured in Hickey and Henry, I think both of them could have even been off. Because remember how good they were playing before they're injured. Aaron Hickey and Henry for Brentford. I think if them two didn't get injured, they could have potentially got a move by now. Yeah. But now they're probably set back a year. I don't even know who Keith Andrews is.
Keith Andrews, he used to be for Blackburn back in the day, remember?
Blackburn. And he had long hair.
Fairly long hair. Fairly long hair.
Still. Wait, who's he
fairly long hair? You know what I mean? So, he had fairly long hair, to be fair. Norgaard is 31. Yeah, he's 31. So, it's like a perfect age, to slot in.
He's similar age, experience.
Yeah. He's just turned 31, to be fair. No, yeah, he turned 31 in March. You know what I mean? 94. You get me? So, bro, I think for me, what it is right. Listen, the Partey, like, I would have just continued on with Partey and gave him a 1-year extension, But, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them where it's like, you kind of need someone who's got a bit of bite in midfield, and he has that with Norgaard. Yeah. He also has, he has that kind of, he's good on the ball as well. Like, he's played in that system before as well. So, yeah, man. But for me, Brentford, losing a player like that, League Gunner's going to explode. League Gunner's going to be like, yo, I can't wait for that League Gunner emergency stream, yo. Listen, League Gunner, man. Like, obviously,
I would already see it. What are we doing? Christian in Norgaard, what are we doing? Like,
yeah. What are we doing? Is it serious? What are we doing? He hasn't missed a game in 4 years, bro. This guy is, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this guy never missed a game, bro. Can you believe that? He's always available.
Oh, they're saying he likes Norgaard. Fair.
Does he like Norgaard? No way does he like Norgaard. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, fair enough. Then we'll find out. I mean,
do you know why as well? He's the perfect fit for Arteta because there's that joke. Arteta's trying to build an NBA team. I swear, Norgaard's at over 6 foot. He fits into
bro.
Away, he fits into what Arteta want to do.
Aye, man, like Rums, he found out, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? 6'4", man. It's crazy. I don't know, how tall is he? Let me know in the chat, how tall is he?
That's another number,
I would love to know.
Arteta's gonna love him.
That's crazy, man. That is absolutely mad. Man said he's tall. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely mad, bro. Yeah, but honestly, it just shows you that now things are going to be picking up now. Things are going to be picking up now. You can see, now, end of June now, there's going to be more, there's more things that are going to be happening now. Have you noticed?
Do you know what, though? Do you know what else with Norgaard as well? He likes a cheeky goal, He likes a cheeky goal as well.
Yeah, he does. He's a box passer.
Someone even said it, set piece FC. He's going to be on the corners, bro. That's another player that's going to attack the corners. They've already got Gabriel Saliba, Rice, all these men that are going to try and nod it in. He's another one.
Yeah, he is, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. He's someone who's gonna attack, bro, and do bad shit, bro. But you know what it is, bro, people. Yeah, there you go. I think Fabrizio Romano obviously coming in and what he goes here. Arsenal submitted worth 11 million euros package. Negotiation ongoing. Brentford wants more, and talks continue. Norgaard wants to join Arsenal. If this deal gets done before flipping Mbumo, man, they need to sort their heads out, mate. You get me? Because boy, we sort our deal out first, and then sort out Arsenal. They can wait, man. You know what I mean? They can wait, man.
It's actually true.
They can wait, man. They can wait there.
That's the thing with the transfer window. Things just have a domino effect. Like things, honestly, it's like even with the striker market, whatever the first big club to sign a number 9, it's just gonna have a domino effect on all the other number 9s. That's how the market goes.
Yes,
that is how the market goes. Because I think once Gyökeres goes to his club, then you'll probably know where Sesko's going. Then you'll know where Ekatike's going. You'll just know. And when one club signs one of their targets, it might make it now easier for you because that club that you were potentially rivaling with don't want that player. That's what the transfer market's about, bro. It's literally just about a domino effect.
Yeah, honestly. Facts. We've been linked with a midfielder as well. That player from Club Brugge. I don't know if you know him, but he played well. I think I've watched him against Man City, I believe. Did he play against Man City? Because I remember Man City getting outplayed in midfield. Hey?
What's his name?
He's called Arden Yashari. Arden Yashari, guys. United have been linked with him. AC Milan apparently are favourites, but we all know what happened last time when we fought them for a player. We ended up winning the game. But apparently, Man United have. Oh, this one's here. This one here, I'll show you now. Club Brugge midfielder here. Midfielder Arden Yashari. AC Milan have put in a bid, but they want a higher fee than more than 27 million. Apparently, it's meant to be very good midfielder. Like, I remember watching that game against Man City. Did he play against Man City, guys, and Aston Villa? I remember he played against Aston Villa and Man City, and he was quality. I was looking at the midfielder thinking, yo, who's this kid in midfield that's just dominating the game, bro? And yeah, this kid here, United have been linked with him. But like I said, we're not favourites because AC Milan are ones. They want to obviously replace Reinders, innit? He's their Reinders replacement, innit? Really and truly.
And Modric probably is coming as the experience. But Modric couldn't have been a direct replacement. No way.
Yeah. It's really good. Yeah, let me know in the chat. This guy here says really good. But if I was one of the clubs, I'll go for Malik Tillman from PSV.
Tillman's baller.
Is he a baller?
Tillman's a baller.
See, for me, I've only got certain names in midfield.
He was at Rangers as well. Tillman was at Rangers as well. Do you know what's mad? He was at Rangers, ripped it up. I think he'll correct me if I'm wrong, Sam West. I think he was only at Rangers for 6 months, and he said, "I'm too good for this league." Then he went to PSV. But Tillman's a baller. I like Tillman.
Yeah. the thing is for me, I just don't want to do another experiment in midfield, man. Like that's my kind of worry for me.
The stage you're at, you just need proven.
We need just a certified player to come in and do the job, bro. That's all we need right now for me. Like that's why I'm like, yo, like I'm having to just relax with the whole. I wanted Richard Rios, you know what I mean, for Baleba, Wharton. Wharton is like my dream signing, but I just know it's not going to happen, in it.
Richard Rios is a baller. That's the one that plays for Palmeiras.
Yeah, Palmeiras, bro. Richard Rios. Yeah. You
know what, though? It's funny you mentioned Wharton because I was going to come on to him and Baleba. Do you think them two leave? Because I think they both give Brighton and Palace another year. I think both of them stay another year.
Now they give one more year. I agree with you. They both give them one more year. I think Brighton 1 more year, and I think Wharton 1 more year. I'm totally convinced of that. You know what I mean? But right now, it's one of them where it's like, bro, we need it right now, bro. Next year, their value could even go even higher. If they have 1 more year, that's good. Their value might go even more. Like Wharton has an excellent year again in the Europa League as well, and it shows it on a European level. Then obviously, then the price will go up. Then you're looking at another 80, 90 million pound player.
And
it's already 80 million plus now.
If you know Steve Parish, he's like Daniel Levy 2.0. He's hard to negotiate with, bro. Like he's very hard to negotiate. I get it though. Like, you know, a lot of owners aren't fans of the club. Do you know what I mean? Parish is actually a fan of Palace. Do you know what I mean? That is his club. So he just wants the best for them. So if he knows he has a big talent, he's going to try and extort you. Similar to what we were saying about Zaha earlier. That's why Zaha also didn't get a move as well. Obviously, after the United move, because he's thinking, hold on, I'm getting top dollar for my players. And he's got every right to. I can't lie. I know football's going crazy, but he's probably not going to sell Wharton for any less than 80 million. Not saying he's particularly worth that, but he's not going to sell him for anything less than 80 million. And Baleba, I can just see him going another level at Brighton.
100%, bro. He's for me, he's next level, bro. Like he's top draw. I don't know. Like I said to you, man, Chelsea look like they got their midfield set. I don't see him going Chelsea. I don't really see him going Man City. They've got their midfield set. Liverpool could do Liverpool, but again,
I think we're done in the mid. I think we're done in the midfield now. Personally, this summer, I think we're gonna go for.
I'm talking about next season.
Oh, for next season.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I think it will have to mean maybe one of our midfielders leave, but potentially.
Yeah. It all depends on how, you know what it is, bro. A top club always keeps the standards high in it. Like they don't let anyone drop. So if someone drops next year, like say for example, Gravenberch drops his levels next year and isn't showing the same form as last year, then you can say, you know what, man, we're bringing in Baleba or something like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's got the legs and the pace and the pedigree. You know what I mean? So it ought to, like, you know, top clubs don't just sit and just wait. You know, he could go to Real Madrid, like, you know, because if you know,
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, big up knowledge in the building, bro. Appreciate you, man.
I was going to say as well, because even us, like, it's scary, but even McAllister to the Real Madrid links, he won't leave this summer, but him and his dad have come out and said, look, we would love to play in Spain one day. And I've always said that my dad's always told me from young, South American players, don't get too attached to them because their dream is always Barca or Real Madrid. Obviously, you have a few examples that have stayed. I'm not saying every South American player will just once they're at the Prem, they'll just go to Barca or Madrid, but majority want to go there. So McAllister is even one where, again, we have to continue to win things, which I think I have us favourites to win the league, which I do think we will continue to win things. But that's one that does worry me because I can see Barca and Madrid just sniffing around McAllister because I think he's about to have. He had the back end of last season was very good. He's about to have another excellent season for us. So that's one we got to look at. But I think Gravenberch again will go from strength to strength. I think if there's a player to be sold, Saeed, it'll probably be Szoboszlai.
You man said Lee Gunner likes the deal. Lee Gunner don't like the deal, man. He said, this club is effed.
Hey, Mick, who was it that said it? Mix Mitchell or Show? One of them said, Lee Gunner likes it.
Yo, this is crazy. He goes, the club is effed, you know. That's what I'm saying, bro. I knew he won't like this signing, bro. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't like this signing. You know what I mean? Because obviously, bro, you got to remember, it's one of them where they've got a big season ahead in it, so they don't want to be messing around in it. And you can tell with what it is, it's like it's set piece FC, and it's just kind of almost like having that physical, dominating team. But I genuinely see it as a decent signing for 8 million, bro. You know what I mean? Like the thing is, right, to go and get a party replacement, you need to get a party type quality player. And Arsenal ain't doing that when they already bought Zubimendi. They're not doing that.
And you know,
they did that last season.
Alongside Gabriel and Timber, Partey, for me personally, Partey was their best player last season.
I agree.
Bar what he done away at was it Madrid when he got the yellow card? So it meant he messed. Yeah, bar what he did at Bernabeu, which was stupid. Some will say Gabriel, some will say Timber. Fair enough, but Partey for me was their best player last season. So to then replace him, I understand where Lee's coming from. Lee's probably looking at it for where if you sell Partey, you need to get someone either exact quality as him or near enough his same quality. So in that regard, it is a downgrade. But in terms of your squad, I think it's a good squad signing. I definitely think it's a good squad signing.
I agree. I'm just seeing something here about Sancho and Vlahovic swap deal. Man United have proposed to Juventus the idea of a straight swap between Jadon Sancho and Dusan Vlahovic. I mean, the thing is, I don't want Dusan Vlahovic, bro. Like 2-3 years ago, yeah, man. But a straight swap would that benefit? I mean, it means that
that's just so 2022, man. Like that's just you know what I mean?
I think for me, you know what it is, the reason why I think when you look at it, Douglas Luiz we'll talk about in a second because he's another one that I think is available. But you look at it with Dusan Vlahovic and Jadon Sancho, they're probably going to be costing you the same amount of money, really. Let's be honest, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think this benefits United at all, man. I think United have got to get money on the
Do you know what it is, Saeed? I think you would agree, and the United fans in the chat will agree. Anyone's better than Højlund. That Vlahovic is obviously an upgrade on Højlund, but just because he's an upgrade doesn't mean you need to settle. You still need to be going for that. Do you know what I mean? Still need to be going for a 9 that is I get this. See, for me, if United fans say I'm gonna take him because he's better than Højlund, I get that. But then you could say that for majority of strikers. You still shouldn't settle because I feel like, he'll do better than Højlund, but will he really be a needle mover for you lot? Someone's even saying he's on 340 a week.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. He ain't going to be a needle mover, man. Like, for me, I don't know what's going on with the Ekitike situation, man. Like, that one's still there, bro. Like, for me, it's like, just go and get me an Ekitike, man, because it doesn't look like we're going to get Osimhen.
I think when it's all said and done, I actually think we probably do get Ekitike. Once we offload, we're focusing on outgoings, but I actually think we get him. I just have this weird feeling that we actually get Ekitike. I think once we sell Nunes, Chiesa, Elliot, Kwanzaa, we're going to just have a mad exodus of players. Then I think Ekitike will come to us. Because I know Chelsea, I think us and Chelsea are the front runners, but I think they're going to be more focused on a wide player. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's a Garnacho, whether it's a Gittins, whether it's a Malik Fofana. I feel like by the time they then go back to their striker, we probably would have already got him. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. This is the thing, man. Like for me, it's like, I just want to know, that we're getting the right sort of players in it. You feel me? Like that's what I want to see. Like for us right now, like for me, striker option. I don't think it's a priority like that, but it's one of them where just don't get me a dud though, innit? Just get me a competent striker. Mateta, that's why I just don't understand why Mateta's not being talked about. Like, because it costs you 40 million, not really gonna be that much in terms of, you know what I mean, like wages and whatnot. Like, go and get him, bro.
You know what's mad for you lot though? Like, you know what clubs are like in the market? If they know you're desperate, it's mad. So if a club knows you've got a lot of money, they're going to try and extort you. But if a club know you're desperate, they're going to try and extort you as well.
There's do a double sweep for Wissa as well. Go and get Wissa as well, man. Fuck it. Like, go and bring the brothers. Wissa and then Bumo. That would be cold, you know.
This is so underrated, bro.
Underrated, bro.
I'd even have it as a backup for us. Again, not starting striker for Liverpool, but I'll have Wissa as a backup. I think he's cold. I honestly think
it's 100% pride. I can't watch Højlund for another season. Now, Højlund, I don't even, like, for me, I don't believe these rumors about Inter Milan, bro. I cannot see him going to Inter Milan.
Højlund's staying at United another year.
I think he's staying. But he's gonna be a bench player, and then he's gonna realize, oh shit, I need to move in January. Watch, like he's gonna stay, be a bench player, and then work his way back into the team. Like that's what he's gonna take.
Because you know, as dead as he is, it's World Cup year, and I don't know. I don't really know Denmark's number 9s like that. But as far as I'm concerned, he does start for them, but he doesn't want his place in jeopardy. Do you know what I mean? So I agree with you. I think he's a bench warmer for 6 months. Then even if it's a loan or something, he tries to force a move in January, because I've been saying, for me, he is the worst 9 in the league. That no exaggeration. He is genuinely the worst 9 in the league. I think he's just poor. He sold me a dream side, because you get things wrong, and I always hold my hands up. That guy, was it Galatasaray? That Galatasaray goal in the Champions League where he dribbles from his own half and dinks it over the keeper. I was like, yeah, United got a player here. But since then, no, I got it wrong. He's not it. He is not it at all.
I think for me, it's like one of them where it's like, yo, like it's kind of mad, bro. It's kind of mad where we were in this situation right now where we got a lot of players to sell. Like even Malacia, man. I don't know if you heard about Malacia. We were struggling to sell Malacia, bro. It's kind of sad.
I forgot you was at your club. I genuinely forgot you was at the club, bro.
Bro, he went to PSV, won the title, but no one's really showed interest in him. Malacia, he might be a late kind of window kind of thing, but he came in as well. Like it was meant to be like a decent little acquisition, 11, 12 million, but we can't even get our money back from him, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. Like we loaned him out for a couple of million, thinking that PSV could go buy him or whatever, but there's been no firm interest as well. The double knee injury have done massive, disservice to him, and he's in big trouble, man. Like, bro, like
how much did you spend? How much did you spend on him?
You only spent like 11 million on him, 11, 12 million on him. It wasn't that much.
I always say, signings that cost 15 million or less, if they don't bang, I'm not too bothered. Like, if they do, it's better for all parties, because like, hold on, we only spent this amount and you've done well for us. But if they don't really do well and they cost less than 15 million, you might get trolled from rivals here and there, but it's not that much of an L. Do you know what I mean? It's not like spending money on like a Højlund or in our case on a Nunes, and they've just not banged. Do you know what I mean? But 15 million or less is
this is the problem with these underrated signings or signings that people think, oh, you know what? Take a punt with this. Like I'm very like, I'd rather know that I'm getting the quality rather than getting something that was quality or looked to be quality but isn't anymore. Like for example, Douglas Luiz, for example, it looks quality, but I don't know, like if it'll have that same impact again. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like he's
kind of like, what have you done for me lately?
Bro. Yeah, what have you done for me lately, man? For me to trust to, like, you can come into this squad and elevate it, bro. In a midfield that you should have really elevated at Juventus, bro. You're coming to a Man United midfield that again needs something very, very good, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I just think for me right now, I just don't want to take a chance at Douglas Luiz, bro. Even if it is 25 million. Sometimes things that are cheap don't always materialize to be good. You know what I mean? And you think you're getting a good deal, but really and truly, it's quality, man, over quantity, man. Like we need to bring in quality.
Do you know what? That's why I think Liverpool and City fans are gassed, because if you look at their three main signings this summer, ain't Nori, Cherki, and Randers. You already know they're going to be good. Kirkes, Wirtz, and Frimpong, you already know they're going to be good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know you get some smart people probably in the chat saying there's no guarantees, whatnot. But come on, they're more going to be a hit than a miss. Do you know what I mean? All 6 of them. So I know what you mean. Sometimes you don't want to. Yeah, we only spent 15 million, but you're not quite sure what you're going to get. I know what you mean. You want. I'm not going to say certainties because nothing's certain, but you want a player where you think he's more going to be a hit than a miss. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, 100%, bro. It's one of them where it's like,
put up Metal Snake's comment, because I've still not watched this guy, but apparently, you picked him up. Aaron Sakaya, big up Aaron Sakaya. Aaron Sakaya,
big up Aaron, man.
On him, and he said apparently this guy, like, he's next up. He's a proper good player. I have not watched him, but I'm hearing from everyone that this guy's cold. Like, apparently he is cold.
Yeah. No, he's meant to be the next kind of next big thing really in football. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's crazy, bro. Yeah, Shaw is basically Malacia, basically. Let's be honest. Like Shaw has been doing this for yeah, Shaw's been doing this for time, bro. Just been chilling under the radar, bro. You know what I mean, bro? But
how long do we have left for this contract?
Yeah. It's got about 3 years, 3 years left. Yeah, man.
It's you know crazy, when he spoke about earlier about Kepa just chilling in there. That's what
man, just chilling, bro. Man, there's so many players out there just chilling, bro. Just chilling.
What's his wages? I know he's on dumb wages. What's his wages?
He's on about 150, I think it is, something like that. He's on 150.
This is what I mean. You got players like Luke Shaw 150 and Konate still on 75. Bro, yeah. My club need to just offer him the bread, because when I hear what some other players are on, then I hear what Konate's asking for and we're not giving it to him. Bro, we just need to rise that.
Yeah, that one's crazy, bro. Like, for me, it's crazy that you're offering him that money, bro. I'll be real with you, man. He's a top centre back, man. You get me? He's on 190. Flipping.
No way.
No, he's not on 190. He's not on 190. I think he's on.
He can't be on 190.
No, he's not on 190, bro. Relax, man. He's not on 190, bro. Let me just double check. Guys, are we on 500 likes yet, guys? I don't know what you lot are playing at. I know it's been a good show here, but please, guys, hit the like button, people. Let's get these like button, people. AC Milan are chatting to Samuel Ricci. They're trying to get Granit Xhaka and Ardon Yashari. Wow. Fair play. They're getting 3 midfielders in. That Samuel Ricci guy was linked with their Man City.
He was at Torino, innit?
Torino, yeah.
He's decent.
He's on 150. He's on 150. I knew it because I've studied this whole thing right now. It's 150, innit? Obviously, that gets displaced to 25%. Obviously,
Richie's decent. City were linked with him. I don't know how serious it was, but
yeah,
City were linked with him.
Henderson's also linked with some team as well, like to Monaco. Is it Monaco or something like that? I don't know if he was accepted.
They're saying Marseille in the chat.
Yeah, Grealish to Marseille.
What Henderson? Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, man, he was linked to Monaco, man.
I heard he's going back to Sunderland. I don't know how true that is, but I heard he's going back to his boy.
You'll have to take a big wage cut though.
But I feel like when it's the club you support, I think he'll do that. I think by September, by the time the window shuts, I can see Henderson being I can see Henderson being what do you call it?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, Henderson's one of them where I don't know where Jack Grealish is going. though, I'll be honest with you. I actually don't know where Jack Grealish is going. I
just want him to play, man. He's one of my favorite ballers. I just want him
Grealish
to
not on the list. Napoli are going for Noah Lang.
Napoli are trying to have a revamp. Like Nunes.
Yeah, Napoli, bro. Napoli ain't playing around, bro. Napoli ain't messing around, bro. Them man are on it, bro. Them man are saying, yo, we want to win back-to-back titles, man. You know what I mean? Them man are crazy right now.
And do you know what? I don't blame them, because with Inter having a new manager, not really knowing how it's gonna go, like, do you know what I mean? I think Napoli, who used to say they can't go back-to-back? This is probably their best opportunity to go back-to-back.
Man says Sunderland BOMBA. Yeah, it's for a keeper, man. It's for a keeper. My boy Bulka. Who's Bulka? Is he from OG Nice?
I've heard of Bulka.
Bulka, yeah, Polish goalkeeper. Anyone from Poland? Shout out to Polish.
Wasn't he linked with a lot of clubs? Wasn't he linked?
I don't know. I don't think he was linked with other clubs, bro. Yeah, they're now in active talks for him. You get me? So, you know what I mean? It's one of them where it's like, yo, like, you know, like it's like, they've been linked with Matt O'Reilly as well, because he wants to leave Brighton as well. Like he wasn't getting games as well. He wasn't getting games at Brighton, bro, because obviously their midfield is stacked, bro. It's crazy that, you know, someone like Matt O'Reilly can't even get into Brighton's midfield, but they spent money on him as well. You know how crazy that is?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, you know, when you keep it.
Brighton got a few little tidy, like, wait, Matt O'Reilly's he's a midfielder, isn't it?
Yeah, midfielder, yeah. Exactly.
Even like Hinshelwood and Ayari. They've got a good little midfield, bro. Brighton are just the best at just replacing.
I think that Hinshelwood's very underrated. You know, I really do.
Same.
He could play in different positions.
Have you been following this? I've probably been following this more than the Club World Cup. But have you been following the Under-21s Championship? Hinshelwood's been playing well.
Yes, he has been playing well, man. I think they're playing tonight as well. You know,
Yeah,
So
Netherlands. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Netherlands, to be fair, they played 10 men for a long time, man.
Do you know, Lee Carsley, he's just so good with the youth because they actually dealt with Spain. Like, Spain were one of the favourites. I think maybe second favourite after France. But Spain were one of the favourites. And the way I watched that game, the way England just toyed with them was just Hutchison, Elliott's playing well. Kwanzaa gave away a stupid penalty, but Kwanzaa played well as well. Who else was playing well for them? Norton Cuffy. Norton Cuffy's been excellent this campaign. Lee Carsley's got them cooking. He's got them
cooking, bro. And obviously you got the main man, the captain. You know what I mean? McAtee. He's good as well. I can't lie to you. He's been very good.
McAtee and Elliott have been the main, because the lap obviously would have been there, but he wants to focus on Chelsea.
You got the Birmingham striker, innit? He's decent, to be fair.
You know I mean? Stansfield,
yeah.
Stansfield is playing well. But the thing, in the group stage, he wasn't really starting. He's only started.
He's only starting now because obviously the lap's gone in it. So this one here, Kwanzaa, 60 million euros in 2027. That's a decent little buyback option. You know what's mad, yeah? Do you remember that Kwanzaa interview when he was talking about Matip, bro? I still can't believe that interview, you know, like when he said about Matip injury. You remember that interview?
Oh, when he said, something along the lines of, now he's injured, it's my time to kind of step in.
Yeah.
That injury.
That was mad, you know, when he said that, you know, when he said condolences to him. But my idea was to get over him anyway and get into the team.
No, but Saeed, look, it might not sound it might sound disrespectful, but you kind of like that because it shows he wants to play, he wants to prove himself. Do you know what I mean? So I know what you mean. There's probably a better way of like wording it.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's a better way of wording it.
There's a better way of wording it, but I see where it's coming from.
Yeah. Who do you see? Like, give me some predictions for the transfer window this week. Like, give me what will happen for you this week. You see things materializing? Yeah. Like, give me some here we goes, or like,
do you mean like not stuff we already know is gonna happen? Like stuff that are kind of out of the blue.
Yeah. Give me a prediction. What you think?
So obviously you'll get Kirkhead and Zubimendi signing.
Yeah.
I think you'll get Gittins to Chelsea. Here we go.
Yeah.
I think Mbeumo within the next week you'll get the here we go. I do think Eze goes Spurs. I don't think that will be within the next week though. I think that one will maybe be next 2-3 weeks. But wait, is it ready now?
Yeah, Camp Nou's ready this season. Yeah.
Wicked. I'm trying to go over there.
I'm gonna be there. We will be there.
Because this year I always said I wanted to see like Camavinga, Mbappe, and that. I wanted to see them live. I went to the Bernabeu. This year I need to go to Camp Nou, see Yamal and Pedri, man. Even De Jong. I know Yamal and Pedri get all of the plaudits, but De Jong's still my baller. I love Frankie De Jong, bro. I still think he's such a baller. But back to what you were saying. I think you'll get a here we go for Eze within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And Mbeumo to United, obviously Zubimendi to Arsenal, Kirkes to Liverpool. That we already kind of know of them. I do think Gittins goes Chelsea within the next week or two. I know you don't agree, but I think Elanga does go Newcastle. I think this might be a saga that drags on.
Okay.
I think Newcastle offer a bit more. I just think Elanga will go because he's looking at it. Maybe he might give that extra year loyalty to Forest, but like he might just think Champions League football. I've played it before with United. I want to go back there.
Gay to Liverpool, Barcelona. That'll be one. Barcelona. Here we go. Definitely.
Yeah, Gay to Liverpool, but I don't think that'll be within the next. I think again that's another one that'll be dragged
Gittins,
out.
Here we go. Gittins will be confirmed. Man said none is Arsenal. Maybe.
You know, I think that's more for us to laugh at. But I think when everything's said and done, I don't think he goes. I wanted to go Arsenal, but I don't think he'll go. Arsenal.
No, I don't think he'll go. To be honest with you, but
I think. Do you know what I think could happen? Again, when you say what do I think will happen, I think this still will probably happen within the next 2-3 weeks. I don't think it'll be within the next week. But Ferran Torres to Aston Villa. Emery wants him.
Oh, they're hearing. Is that what they're hearing?
Yeah, I read that yesterday, and I was like, you know
what? That makes sense. You know,
Aston Villa, I think, have to sell one of their starters. They're not going to sell Rodgers. I can't see them selling Watkins.
Wow.
But they have to sell one of their players. But I think Ferran Torres, he's not going to start for Barca next season, hardly. Nico Williams. Oh, that's another one. Nico Williams will go Barca within the next week or two. Like, he's desperate for Barca. Do you know what I mean? But I think Ferran Torres, I think he comes back to the Prem. Spanish manager. I think he'll go to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
They're the few I think will happen. I'm trying to think of any more, but yeah, they're the few I think will happen within the next 2-3 weeks.
Madueke as well. We'll see what happens with that one. So yeah, man. Like I said, man, let's see, man. Keep an eye out for him, man. Keep an eye out for it, people. Harvey Barnes to Everton. People are saying, "Wow, that's a good signing," for Everton. I can't lie. Yeah. They get Harvey Barnes. You know
Harvey Barnes to Everton. That'll be a very good signing for them.
That'll be a very good signing.
But Newcastle can't sell their depth, man. He had a good end to last season. I don't think Barnes is a starter for them, but he needs to. They can't sell him. That'll be stupid, I think, if they sell him. But again, World Cup years and a lot of these players' heads, he's thinking, I don't want to be a bench player. Like, I need to go somewhere else, start. Him and 100%. You know what? And Harvey Barnes, and they got that Alvarez player. Is Alcaraz for Everton?
Alcaraz, yeah.
He's tidy. For them, man.
He's tidy. So yeah, look out for these ones, man. You know what I mean? Look out for these ones, man. But people, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. Guys, can we hit the like button? We got 398 likes, man. This has been a very, very solid show. We're gonna be live every morning. We'll be live tomorrow morning back at 9 a.m. So Rams had to do something today, but hopefully we'll be back tomorrow 9 a.m. And like I said, man, transfer show. All clubs are welcome. We're just going to talk football, man. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to really limit it to one team. So we're going to be talking all football. So make sure you tuned in. Get all your latest morning kind of football news. Today we got a slight little Norgaard, interesting, you know what I mean, scenario there. So yeah, man. Hit the like button. I'll be back later on for Mandem Talk. And then I'll be live later on for the Sundowns watch along. Roms, what you got coming up, man? You got anything coming up?
Not really this week. This week's a quiet week, obviously. For work-wise, I've got quite a lot going on, so I don't actually have much this week. Actually, no. Me and Rance need to mention. I think me and Rance our show's back tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning. Yeah.
There you go, man. There you go, people. So tomorrow morning, people, make sure you get your solid shows, man. So yeah, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to you lot. We're gonna raid Fam Zone TV. I think Dean is live right now, so.
Big up Dean, man.
Yeah, big up Dean, man. So just go ahead over there, Saeed TV raid on Dean, man. And we'll see you a lot later on for Mandem Talk, people. Love.